Do you feel like God has forgotten you? Sometimes we experience things in life that make us feel like God is not hearing our prayers or that God has forgotten us. But the good news is He can never forget us. Isaiah 49:16 tells us He has us engraved in the palms of His hands. In one of my deepest, darkest periods of my life, I felt that way. I felt like God had forgotten me. And during this difficult time, I came across Psalm chapter 73, verses 2 and 3. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well-nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And that's how I felt. I felt like I was about to slip away from my relationship with God. All I could see was people all around me being blessed in their jobs, blessed with their health, blessed in their finances, blessed in their families. And yet, all I kept experiencing was one difficulty after another. And when I read that scripture, I cried unto the Lord and I said, Lord, this is exactly how I feel. You're going to have to help me because I feel like I'm slipping away from you and I don't want to slip away from my relationship with you. And the Lord heard my cry and answered my prayer. He reminded me of the story of King David in 1 Samuel chapter 30. King David was a wanted man. He was being chased after. They wanted to kill him. His 2 wives were taken captive and he was hiding in a cave. But he encouraged himself in the Lord. That line right there is what helped me turn my focus back onto God and off of my problems. I encouraged myself in the Lord by speaking His word, by speaking His promises over me. And when I spoke those words, I heard those words. And the more I spoke His word, the more I was encouraged in the Lord. So if you're feeling like God has forgotten you, go to His word, find encouraging scriptures, and not only read it, but read it out loud. Because when you're reading it out loud, you are hearing yourself. The more you hear yourself, the more encouraged you are. It may not change your situation. It may not do anything but just encourage you. And when you are encouraged, it gives you a better outlook at your circumstances. It gives you more faith that God has not forgotten you and that He's going to work things out for you. Another encouraging verse for you is Psalm 94, verses 18 and 19. When I thought my foot slips, Your steadfast love, O Lord, held me up. When the cares of my heart are many, Your consolations cheer my soul. That scripture alone is encouraging. If you're feeling forgotten, encourage yourself in the Lord so that you can grow in the Lord and influence the world all around you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Goodbye.